Is Prem reading a book? Is Prem reading a book? Question mark. Now, when I want to
Perfect.
convert this, so I'll have to use is MR, okay, plus object will come forward, plus we'll be using something called a being, B-E-I-N-G, being, okay, being, plus the V3 verb, past participle, plus by, plus subject. Now this is the complete structure, right guys? Okay. Now we'll try to convert this from active to passive. Is Prem reading a book? So book. So it is singular. So I'll be using is again. Is a book object? Book is object. Is a book being, past participle of read is read by Prem. We will be writing read, but we'll pronounce it as read because it is a V3. Is Prem reading a book? Is a book being read by Prem? Now let's move on to the positive and the negative. Okay. So in the positive, we will start with the subject. Then we'll have that is MR again, plus the ing verb, plus the object, right? Full stop. Now when you convert this, it goes like object plus is MR plus being. Okay, you have to be careful with this being. If you misplace it here and there, it's gone. Plus subject. Okay, now this is the structure. I'll give you the examples now. Okay, let's take an example. I am eating mangoes. I have taken plural. Intentionally, I have taken plural now. So mangoes will come forward. So it will be mangoes. So with mangoes, I will be using are. Mangoes are being. V3 of eat is eaten. By I will become me. Objective. Okay. Subjective personal pronoun, objective personal pronoun. I, me. I'll give you a negative sentence. Okay. Present continuous we are doing. Subject plus is MR. You know that in the negative, third place is always booked for not. Is MR plus not plus ing verb plus object, right? Now when you convert this, it goes like object plus is MR, third place is always reserved for not. Then you have that being plus V3 plus by plus subject. Now guys, why am I teaching you the structures? Because you people are from non-native background. Okay, nobody in your surrounding speaks English. So if you want to practice, how will you practice? With the help of the structure. Otherwise, you have that environment where people speak English. You don't need this. All right, let's take an example. They are not watching TV. Okay, negative sentence. So TV will come forward. TV is singular, so I'll be using is. TV is not being watched. V3 by they becomes them. Subjective, objective, personal pronoun, right? So guys, this is present continuous tense. Now we'll move on to past continuous. So I'll just copy paste this for you and do a little modification. Then we will be doing the practice. Copied and pasted it. So people, let's scroll down and modify this. Okay, present continuous is done. Now we'll just change it to past continuous. So I'll have to change certain things. The helping verbs, I will be changing the helping verbs, right people? I'll be changing the helping verbs.
I will be changing the helping verb. I will be changing the helping verb.
Okay.
Okay.
Now check this out. Instead of is, am and are, here I will be using
here
was
not getting the
and were.
Was were. So
was
my problem is not here to decorate
and
all these
were.
things together, because I have
Same
applied
here.
so many
Was
so many people are standing there and so many
were.
educationists are standing there, sir.
Now here
but
also
so many problems if you are facing at the time and you are
was
not negotiating with
were.
that person who is sitting in front of you. It's
was
not mad people in my way.
were.
But somehow if you are
was
navigating that students
were.
and you are creating such an
Okay,
initial
now check
moment
this
for
out.
me to check out my list.
Check this out. Was Prem reading a book? Was Prem reading a book? Book is singular, so I'll be using was. Was a book being read by Prem?
Was a book being read by Prem? Hello, sir.
One second, guys. Okay. All right. So I was disconnected. Yes. So guys, here is the structure. Let's do it once again. Okay. Let's do it once again. Was where subject V1 object. Was where object being V3 by subject. Was Prem reading a book? Was a book being read by Prem? Same here. Subject was where V1 ing object. Object was where being. Have to be very careful with this being. V3 by subject. I was eating mangoes. Mangoes were being eaten by me. Right? Subject was where not V1 ing object. Now see, not is in the third place here also. Object was where not being V3 by subject. They were not watching TV. TV singular hai, that's why was. TV was not being watched by them. Right? So this is your past continuous. So now what I'll do is I'll just show it to you together present continuous and past continuous in one frame so that you people can understand. You can zoom it a bit, okay? You can see the difference. It is only the helping verb. Is, am, are is getting converted to was and were, singular, plural. Alright, people understood? Yes, no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now what we'll do is we'll move on to the next one, that is future continuous. Okay, we will be moving on to future continuous now. So for that, again, we have to write down the structures and all. Okay, so let's move on to future continuous. Okay. Future continuous. Okay. Now people, there is a good news for you. In future continuous, the sentences are only in active form. Sentences are only in active form. We don't have a passive form in future continuous. We don't have a passive form in future continuous. Okay? 1 second, guys. I'm getting a very urgent call. So can I just... Okay, so now let's move on to future continuous. The good news is here we don't have the passive form, we just have the active form, right? So now guys, check this out. Yes, will plus subject plus be plus ing verb plus object question mark. Now this is the active format. As I have told you, there is no passive format for this. There is no passive format for this. Okay, so it is kind of easy task for you. But simultaneously, if you are preparing for competitive exams and all, you'll have to be very careful, because they give intentional questions like in active and passive. They will give you a future continuous tense and they will ask you to convert it. It can't be converted, right? Check this out. Will you be reading English? Will you be reading English? So guys, fortunately, unfortunately, we cannot convert this. Okay, we cannot convert this. So we just have one side of this, that is the active side. Okay, future continuous we are discussing. Now we'll move on to the positive sentence. Subject plus will plus be plus ing verb plus object, full stop. And check this out, we don't convert this, right? हम इसको convert नहीं करते हैं, we don't convert this, right? check this out. Seema will be eating ice cream. Ice cream. Right? Now we'll move on to the negative sentence. Subject plus will, you know, third place is for not. Not plus be plus ing verb plus object. Now you see, we don't convert it again. We don't convert it, right? It is only in active form. So people, you get many such deceiving questions in competitive exams. Be very careful. They will not be writing notes. Okay? So again, we cannot convert this. We cannot convert this. So guys, we are done with your present, past and future continuous tenses. Now we'll do some exercise, right? Hold on, let me save this and send it to Joydeep sir. Then we'll discuss what to do. One sec. So yes, I have sent it to him. Now guys, let's start doing some exercise, speaking task. Okay. So how many people are there? 1, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13, 14 people are there. All right. So now the task is everybody has to speak at least 6 sentences.